All right. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hello and welcome. Boy, is it ever Thursday. Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me. It's Gage. aka Shark. If you can believe it, it's time for some more Final Fantasy XIV. It got an update recently. There's a selfie emote, but it's locked behind the cosmic exploration, where you gotta do moon farming. I don't think I have any of the classes required for that. As far as I'm aware, it's only miner and botanist, last I heard, and my gathering class is Fisher. But I have offered... No, it's any crafters and also Fisher. Oh, okay. Okay, so then I can do it. I'm not going to do that today. I might do some of that option. I want that selfie emote. That's literally the one thing that I want from that. Is I want to be able to take selfies as Igeld Sjork. You know? It's literally Ishgardian Restoration. I'm gonna... Oh, you know, it's funny you mentioned that. I didn't fucking do Ishgardian Restoration. I cannot stress enough the degree to which I dislike crafting and gathering. Just kind of conceptually. Literally the only reason I keep up with it is because I really like the Allied Society quests. Like, literally, that's it. Oddly gendered selfies. I did hear that, like, selfie poses are gender locked, and that it's different for male and female. However, unlike the Dark Knight alternate pose, I'm not upset about this one, because I do really like the emote for female Warriors of Light for the selfie thing. But, I don't know. I saw people complaining about it on the forum, and generally, when you complain about something on the forum, there is a somewhat decent chance that something comes of it. Like, that's how they got that one optional outfit on the cash shop updated. With the proper terminology. Hello, and welcome to the Shark Stream. I hope you're having a good one. Oh, what's been going on? Switch 2 pre-orders went live last night, and I have been seeing people talking about it all day today, about, like, their successes, their failures. I don't care. I've talked about this before. I broke out of FOMO like a couple years back when I was trying to secure... I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit more because it's on my levels, it's going a little bit higher than I would like it to be. I broke out of FOMO a couple years back when I was trying to secure an Xbox Series X, where I had notifications from like tracking accounts on Twitter, where it's just like, oh, it's live here, oh, it's live there. I was keeping an eagle eye on them. I was doing everything I could in my power to get a Xbox Series X, and it was fucking devastating me every time I didn't manage to do it. Until one day, I think I was driving. I think I was just driving down the highway, and I was having just like I was having like a big tiff about it, like with myself. Like I was getting really, really upset, and then I suddenly had like the fucking epiphany. What the fuck am I doing? I am tying my sense of self-worth to whether or not I can buy a video game console. And something fucking snapped in my head, and suddenly it's just like, oh, this is stupid. What I'm doing right now is stupid. And then suddenly I didn't really care quite as much. A couple weeks later, it's just like, oh yeah, you know, it went live on this website that generally sells like photography supplies. I'm just like, well, that's weird. Let me give it a try though. And I got one. Literal glass shattering noise. Well, not while I'm driving, thankfully. But otherwise, yes. It was like the second, it was almost like the second I stopped caring about it, like I was able to kind of like, among other things, I was able to actually get one. And it was a really good deal too. It like came with a second controller and a headset, I think. I never used the headset because I don't use in-game voice chat. But you know, it was a really good bundle. And then it's just like ever since then, I haven't really felt particularly strong FOMO. I'm not gonna lie. Like, every so often, like, I still get just like, oh, well, my friends are enjoying this game. Maybe I should try it out. And, like, but it's just like, it's never to the point of just, like, devastating me emotionally. Like, do I kind of get upset that I don't really, like, gel with the gameplay of Monster Hunter? And thus I can't join in with, like, my friends that are playing it? Sure, but, like, I'm not going to, like, fall into a pit of despair over it. It's just like, oh, that sucks. Guess I'll go play Fear for the 100th time. And then I go play Fear, and I have a wonderful time. So yeah, it's kind of a similar thing with the Switch 2, where it's just like, I don't have anything I'm chomping at the bit to get the Switch 2 for. Like, the one Nintendo game I'm actually looking forward to currently is Metroid Prime 4, and that's gonna be on the Switch 1 anyway. I don't fucking need any of the graphical enhancements. I don't. Gosh, I'm gonna have to play without ray tracing. Oh no, I won't be able to play my game at worst performance to make it look better. How unfortunate for me, I guess? What? like, I'll just buy Metroid Prime 4 and I'll play it on the normal fucking Switch. I don't have any reason to want to get a Switch 2 at the moment. Like, look, okay, my normal pie in the sky, like, Nintendo, what are they called? Direct predictions are just like, oh, Metroid Prime 2 remastered, oh, Star Fox GameCube HD collection, and it's just like the closest thing that we've gotten to that thus far is the fact that they are doing, like, Nintendo Switch Online GameCube, but, like, they didn't even announce any of the games I wanted for that, like, in the first run of games. Maybe Pokemon Coliseum, but otherwise. No, it's just like, there's not really, I'm not chomping at the bit, basically. So, like, I'm seeing people who are just like, oh, I've pulled up a page that says I'm in, like, 4-hour wait to pre-order Switch. I'm seeing, like, people retweeting just like, oh, GameStop ran out of Switch pre-orders online, and it's just like, oh, that's too bad. Anyway, when's Clair Obscur coming out again? Oh, it's out? Oh, there's a game I gotta get. I don't have FOMO for Switch 2 pre-orders. I have FOMO for not having Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I do really want that game. That game, I've been hearing such good things. Oh my god, I want it so bad. This is just me being excited. The last time, I have not heard about it until the launch trailer. Really? I feel like Clair Obscur Expedition 33, like, made kind of a splash, like, when it was announced, and people were like, wait a fucking second. Is this a goddamn turn-based RPG? From like a AAA studio in 2025? And it looks cool as hell! And again, just like everything I've been hearing about it has been like really good, so I'm really excited for it. I definitely want to give that a try. Now, last time on the Final Fantasy XIV, yeah, it's called Metaphor Refanta. That was a turn-based RPG in 2024. Kale. Checkmate, atheists. Last time on Final Fantasy XIV, we reached Bunnytown. Who's ready for Bunnytown? Igeld seems to be ready. Hold on, I gotta put up my chat blocker. There we go. Igeld's pretty excited to be in Bunnytown. As you can tell. Alright. Hi, Cymat. Oh, I gotta turn off the music 1 second. Love the Bunnytown. Absolutely hate Ranjit in the Bunnytown chapter, but later, you still have music. Yeah, no, I noticed. I realized. Hi, Cymat. Cymat is staring intently in your general direction. Boy, howdy, she sure is. There is stream lag, hush. Oh, speaking of which. So, there's a thunderstorm happening outside right now. If the stream suddenly dips, or, like, drops out entirely, that's gonna be why. Just as a heads up. I don't remember what her voice sounds like. I think she's, like, kind of soft-spoken. This way, what is your name? Bunny Bunny Banani Banani. I mean, Igeld Stork. Igeld? And this is a common name nowadays. How times change. No, it's just me. Ain't no thing like me but me. But I digress. Come, and be sure to watch your step. Yes, ma'am. Speak with Almet. Nymet. Olmet. Ain't that the dude from Legends of the Hidden Temple? Excuse me, ma'am. Come live on stream. Isn't that kind of stream? Also, I get banned for that. That is almost certainly almost certainly? Almost certainly? No, not almost. That's definitely a TOS violation. Who the hell's this? Oni Alucard. Yeah, alright, man. They call themselves Vis, is that right? Not a terribly diverse people, from what I can see. Thancred, be nice. For a moment, I was worried they wouldn't accept the seal. For 3,000 years did they wait. Incredible. No dawdling. Once we have learned all we can of the Warden and its whereabouts, we should be on our way. If you would hear the tale of our people, speak with Almet. As eldest, she is our voice. My apologies for the hostile greeting. It is a miracle our arrows did not find their mark. Yeah, no, I'm just built different, I guess. They're about to cancel the Vis village for whitewashing Raktika. God. As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the Palace Guard, which served under the last Emperor, and to this day we carry on the duty of our forebears, the final decree of His Eminence before Ronka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ronka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. It's a secret. It's a safe. I should rewatch Lord of the Rings. And look to the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath our all, and thus will Ronka live on. By his command we have remained in the Raktika Greatwood, guardians of Ronka's ruins, and the wisdom held within. I hope thou wilt not think the question impertinent, but did thy people's famed longevity perchance play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust this mission unto thee and thine? That was one reason, yes. We Vis would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. We were also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown ever... What the fuck accent did I just start to give her? But our duty is... I'm starting to get... It's almost like leaning into like Irish or Scottish. Hold on. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the light claimed dominion over the land, but now... Iceland, Ireland, really it's just one letter away. Fanau is all that remains. Our numbers dwindle year by year. Do you want help with that? Before long, there will be no one left to honor the Emperor's wishes. I can help with that! And you believe we are the allies for whom you have waited? I yelled no. You have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I've begun to think you would never come. Sister. Oh. We are glad of your presence here in the Greatwood. The wisdom of Ronka is yours should you wish it. You need only ask. Okay. Bunny, bunny, banani, banani, banoi, banani, banani, bunny, 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 bunny. You come in search of the Light Warden. My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its lair. Gage of Igeld has a kid is bunny or lizard or hybrid. That is a good question. So... You know who would be good to ask? Okay. Okay, hold on. So... I have, So me and Natalie have talked a lot. Natalie's on the other side of the room, by the way. She's got headphones on, so I don't know if we can really say hi to her right now. But me and Natalie have, like, discussed a lot of things regarding, like, Igeld and Maya Capra. I remember one of the things is... God, what was it? There's this one time where I'm just sort of like spitballing and brainstorming stuff. I'm just like, what if Maya Capra comes like knocking on Igeld's door one day at like 5 a.m. and is just like, why do I have an egg? And it's just like, oh. Is that how that works? No, but I don't know. She's like a Pokemon. God. It's a question. I would say primarily Bunny. Like, it definitely wouldn't be Lizard, but I would imagine... Igeld can, in theory, blame Estinian. Not really. Igeld would not be able to blame Estinian in this. But that's mostly because of, how to put this delicately, the hardware that Igeld is equipped with. What was I saying, though? I would imagine any kid that Eigeld has would still have, like, various lizard-like features, much like Eigeld does, but probably less prominent. If I had to speculate. So if Eigeld and Estini are laid in a godly manner in the eyes of Halone, does it go from a 25% hybrid to a 50% hybrid? I don't know if that's how that works. Because Eigeld isn't really a hybrid. Not really. Eigeld is some other situation in terms of, like, her fucking genetic Lego set that she's got going on, you know? Dragons reproduce asexually. It'd be the best feature Estinian never wanted. Do dragons have cloacas? Anyway, Ulmet, do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not these past 30 summers. 30? But that would mean... How old are you exactly?
In Philly, you can't just ask people that.
Do dragons have cloacas? Does Eigeld? No. Young enough to remember. Eigeld does not have a cloaca. No. I can say that with pretty direct certainty. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who has seen or heard of the abomination you seek. We have leave to speak with the other V's, then. But of course. Then we should split up and inquire individually. If someone knows something, I would hear it while there is yet time to act. Yeah, okay, I can say that with certainty too. Yeah, you're in Isaac's server. You've seen the art posted to that one channel. Ladies. In the name of Ronka and the late Emperor, I promise we will do all we can to assist you and yours. Let not our looks deceive you. It is true that we are still in our youth, but we are older than you might think. Uh-huh. I pray you find the knowledge you seek. Oh, what I would not give to see the warden brought low. I unfortunately go by Audrey's egg agenda. Hold on. What is Audrey's egg agenda? Hold on. I gotta ask Audrey now. 1 second. Audrey, we are discussing eggs in the shark stream, and Lila has mentioned your egg agenda. Can you elaborate on this? It is apparently related to Kaveh somehow. And now we wait for a response. It was last year's Easter art. Stream here's the Discord call join sound. I'm gonna need to keep an eye on my goddamn phone. Oh hey, my power company is aware of a power issue. It's honestly a little wild how much more, like, on top of things my power company got with regards to, like, power outages after, like, the big one a couple years back. Or was that last year? Might have been last year. Ah! Nightmare! Oi, Matt! Ma'am? You searched for the Light Warden. I cannot say I have ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe. Okay. Audrey's gonna stare at me since I might have an egg agenda. More honestly, it is very ship and fandom situational. I understand. Okay, hold up. Who am I supposed to talk to over here? Ah! Nymet! It was not my intention to pry, but your voices carry far. Yeah, I'm a little loud, I understand. I know what it is you would ask of me. Unfortunately, the answer is no. I have not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, and if it were hiding nearby, I would know about it. Bold strategy in this economy. Man, come on. Hold on. Oh, Coril. And here I was thinking that this entire sequence was going to be about the Mets, baby! Love the Mets! An outsider? But how? By the gods, allies of the Empire! My sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was the Warden you wished to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Fanau, she lived in a village near Raktika Falls, until it was destroyed by the Sin Eaters. While out on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger, for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that what she had seen was the Light Warden. Your exchange with Coril has taught you something about the Light Warden's possible whereabouts. Finally! Gage, come on, her name is Weemet, not Dummet. Oh, it's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets! Oi, she gave you a right shiner, didn't she? The Light Warden? No, I have not seen it. But I have witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters. How they are wont to hunt in packs and carry off their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque, corpulent thing, waiting patiently for its minions to bring its next meal. Cool. I have learned almost nothing. I can't say I learned nothing because I did learn the one thing, but I learned almost nothing. Hey everybody. Oh, everyone looking at me now. No one I spoke to had seen hide nor hair of the Warden, but that may not be surprising given their disinclination to stray far from the ruins. Did you have any luck speaking with the V's? Myriad are the tales the V's did share with me. Alas, none made mention of the Warden or its lair. Were you able to learn aught of the Warden's whereabouts? That's the same stuff. Okay. It's the Mets, baby. I pray the others were able to provide what I could not. I got 1. Near Actica Falls. Why was I not told of this? I think I see now why it has never been spotted on our patrols. I have never heard of this Raktika Falls, but I can assume it lies deep within the woods of Ixmaja. Just so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Eaters, and has not been passable for many years. We made several attempts to clear away the rubble, yet each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give it up as lost. And then there's the Bat Squatch, thereby making it a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. Every time I see the loading circle, I get afraid. I'm still doing pretty good. I haven't dropped any frames, and my connection's really good. And I'm still using hardware windowing? Hardware windowing. So I'm not dealing with any sort of, like, overloads to my system. There is perhaps one way to enter, though it would be at great peril to you and your companions. The Kitana Ravel, a temple to the northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but within is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? Uh-huh. For the allies of Ronka, it can. First, we must go to the Kimul Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, a path to the Kitana Ravel can be opened. This may sound a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending to it ourselves, and we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting. That we might not be tempted, the means to do so were withheld from us. We can but show you the way. The rest will be up to you. It would seem we have our work cut out for us then, shall we? Did you have to ask? Let us be about it then. If that is your wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters at the Kimul Astropolis, I would ask that your sisters accompany Urianger and Thancred and share with them all they can of these woods. While we have every intention of investigating Raktika Falls, 'tis yet possible the Light Warden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it would behoove us to prepare an alternative course of action. Huimet, Saimet, I leave them to you. Okay. Yes, sister. Should our present course prove false, doubt not but that Thancred and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. Something that is honestly quite funny in retrospect is coming to Fanau and looking around and everybody just has default bunny hair. Like, the reason why is obvi, right? Because at the time the Shadowbringers came out, that's all they could use. You could only use default bunny hair. But it's still a little funny. My phone just buzzed. Fuck, they do. You couldn't, there wasn't another option. You could only use Bononi hairs. Various bunny hair. Cracks my knuckles. Sorry, I got distracted looking at blue sky. Anyway. Yishtola. We must make haste and see this done. The Kitana Ravel in the Light Ward and await. I think I played a lot of Kitana Ravel because I was trying to get the Dark Knight sword. Because it's like the closest thing in the game to like Cloud's Buster sword. Almet stands ready to guide you through the ruins. What you seek lies in the heart of the Chemolestropolis. Unfortunately, it too was sealed shut by order of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I will show you the way. Morning stars? Do you mean the sun? No, I'm kidding. Do you mean, Lucifer? Morning star? Mahi? Really, I figured that the Crippler or Guillotine did, but the Rebel one also fucks hard. Can I get a Lahi in chat? Can I get Lahis in chat? Ooh. Looking upon these structures, I cannot help but be reminded of the ruins in Girabanya. Yet the manner in which they appear to be suppressing the natural flow of ether is more akin to the Alagan pillars in the House of the Crooked Coin. You are able to keep up, I see. Well done. I had a bird. Ahead lie the morning stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the guardians of Raktika. Beyond them is the Great Pyramid of Uxnar, where the flow of magic must be restored. It is said that the monuments are themselves the keys to opening the pyramid, though I know not how. That is for you to discover. Another puzzle. Wonderful. I would have a closer look. What is wrong, Yashola? You don't like a good puzzle? Hey, Natalie. I think she's busy. I was gonna ask her if she could give us a Lahi. But if she's busy, I don't want to bug her. Excuse me? I must confess there are times when I too wonder what lies within these ruins. I would never defy the will of the Emperor. Not even a little bit? It is indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all depictions of the divine beasts mentioned on the tablet. No doubt they will open the way to the pyramid in like manner. We have but to discern the correct order. Let's split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hiding among them. Indeed. It may be best to transcribe them if they are as numerous as you say. Better that than risk overlooking something. Though transcription would prove impractical for you, not being versed in Ronkan script. No matter. You will employ a different approach. Impressions. I can do a mean Uriange. Oh, you mean like a physical impression? Okay. Okay. Here, I had thought to use these clay tablets to record any significant imagery we discovered, but they will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. We will start at the base of the pyramids. You begin at the top. When you have finished, return here and I will translate your findings. Oh, stairs. Okay. Okay. Lahi! Play tab. You take an impression of the writing inscribed on the monument. Okay, let's just take this real slow. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's been going on recently, like especially like in gaming. I could talk about still continuing to play Zenless Zone Zero, but I feel like I bring that up a lot recently, and it's always just shit talk it. But like, my god, Vivian is carrying the story for me right now. She's like my favorite character, and I think I'm kind of starting to regret like not pulling for her immediately. But in my defense, Jane Doe. Take an impression of the writing inscribed on the monument. Okay. I hope Almet and Y'shtola are having a nice time. I wonder if they're around here. Lahi. Lahi. So an important thing to remember with Igeld is that as I've established in Fix and talking about it, Igeld can hear the background music. So you have to imagine just like anytime she's walking around Raktika, just like every so often she's just like just to herself, just like Lahi. Lahi. People are just like, what did you say? And just like, nothing. Lahi. There are so many inscriptions, I scarcely know where to start. Lahi. There's so many stairs, goodness gracious. Do you like how I'm talking about like how many stairs there are, and I'm like not even like bothering to like use any of my flying mounts or anything? I am walking and jumping. Lahi. Hey Almed, have you seen Y'shtola, by the way? Sup, big guy? Oh, there's Y'shtola. Let's go say hi. I love how easy RP walking is on controller, honestly. I love RP walking so much. Hey girl, hey. Did you find anything? I'm still working on it. Given the BG music thing, I'm going to take it that the end area of Endwalker is a thing. Yes and no. Canonically, I have it that Igeld doesn't hear anything in the final area of Endwalker until, like, the big moment right at the end. Like, the big moment of resolution, you know? I think I write about that in one of the fics that I posted already. Let me see. I can tell you the specific one. Give me a moment. The specific fic that I discuss, like Eigeld being able to hear how Eigeld hears the background music in Endwalker, is to face Oblivion, which I have already posted to the Blue Sky thread. Because that was like an early Endwalker fic. Take an impression of the writing inscribed on the monument. Okay, got them all. I do the Eigeld hearing the background music is one of like the more fun bits of character development I feel like I did for her, where it's just like I came up with that as like kind of a joke, where it's just like, oh yeah, she can hear the background music, and it's just like, wait, hold on, what if I make this like legit? And then I turned it into like fantasy synesthesia. I trust you've made good use of those clay tablets. I think I did a good job. Lahi? Excuse me. Well done. A moment while I decipher what you found. Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint as to the solution of the puzzle, focusing instead on how to proceed having solved it. Your findings, on the other hand, appear to form a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Yay, I did good work. I'm gonna get a good grade in helping Y'shtola. Something that is normal to want and possible to achieve. Someone's just like, she's not gonna fuck you. She will. She will. She will if I do a good enough job. Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. I had assumed that the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Almet and I were able to gather, it is but a matter of suffusing one of the statues with ether. Oh. Question being, which one? Have you any thoughts? Not a single goddamn thing in my head, lady. Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. Such cryptic writings. Are they related to the divine beasts? The fuck is that? That thing's looking at me. I don't like that. Alright, let's think about this a little bit. It's a shoe. Oops. Faith Fear. Cool name. Examining the wolf statue, you notice facing towards the Opa Opa statue. The Opa Opa statue, you notice facing towards the wolf statue. Examining the Colibri statue, you notice it's facing south towards the woods. Examining the owl statue, you notice it's facing north toward the Great Pyramid. Examining the curl statue, you notice it's facing away from the serpent statue. Examining the serpent statue, you notice it's facing away from the curl statue. I think it's the owl statue. I'm pretty sure. Almet, what was that poem again? Come together, share despair, go thy ways, dread burdens bear, mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze, forever fall. Yeah, it's the owl. Given your talent for finding solutions to vexatious problems, I think it's best that you choose the statue. What say you, Eigeld? Yeah. I'm super smart. I'm good at puzzles. Let me at him. Right then, after you have selected a statue, I'll imbue it with the required ether. Should it prove to be a trap, I am more than capable of warding off any malign magics it may contain. Now, which statue will it be? Daul. Alright, I pray this works. I also pray it works. I'm gonna feel real silly if it doesn't. How smart am I? Is my brain meat huge? The ether has been absorbed. You really do have a talent for these things. My brain is huge! Okay. I'm so fucking smart, and everyone wants to fuck me. Alright. A moment. Maintaining my wards has proven more taxing than anticipated. I am about to single-handedly repopulate Fan-Out. No, I'm kidding. The way should be clear now. Come, let us... Oh, someone approach us. Aw. Oh, Simet. Sister! Sister! Simet? What are you doing here? What has happened? Yulmoran's soldiers! They have entered Ixmaja! Yulmoran's soldiers? And what of the Blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Yulmorans had little interest in Slitherbolt's people. According to our scouts, their general and his men made all haste for the gate to Ixmaja upon finding it. Together with Thancred, Ouimet and some few others have engaged them at the border. You are to return and assist Ouimet at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins or Fanau. We will see to matters here and return as quickly as we can. Understood? Yes, sister. Be careful. Okay, bye, girl. Gone, girl. I mean, they. Though I knew time was short, I did not expect the Yulmorans to move so swiftly. But we have come too far to turn back now. Complete. Fucking Ranji. Swear to God. Lahi? I swear, if the Yulmorans harm so much as a hair on the heads of the Blessed. Y'shtola about to fucking murder. Time is against us, friend. King Ranjit. Quickly, into the pyramid. Yo, this Ronkin doll cracked. There's a possibility that I might need to take a short break here. I've yelled about him before, but this is the chapter where I get actually mad about him. Yeah, Ranji sucks. I was thinking about it just a second ago, and I was thinking, God, I wonder who I dislike more, Ranjit or Xenos. But I think, I feel like I've talked about this before. Xenos didn't become particularly interesting to me until Endwalker. And then just, like, having the moment in Endwalker, which I talked about on Blue Sky earlier today. Having the moment in Endwalker, the quest In From the Cold, really helps to kind of, like, cement how I felt about Xenos, narratively speaking, especially with regards to, like, Eigeld's narrative. In, like, a really, honestly, interesting and very dramatically resonant way. Like, we're going to talk about it more once we do get to Endwalker and we get to that quest in particular. But it's just like, I don't think over the course of the entirety of Shadowbringers, Ranjit does anything nearly as interesting as In From the Cold. So he doesn't even get that. He's just here to show up and just kind of be a nuisance. He's here to show up and suck shit. Ranjit does not know Lahi. Ah! Hole! I cannot go in hole. We talked about him just showing up only to halt all plot progression, yeah. I mean, okay. It's not so much halting plot progression. Like, I wouldn't say he halts all plot progression, personally, because Ranjit's function, and indeed the Yulmoran army, and Yulmor in general, part of their function in the story is to present a constantly pressing threat. You know? Like, yes, the Sin Eaters are a threat, but they're mostly like a passive threat. It's kind of like a thing where it's just like, the Sin Eaters technically have already won. Right? The Yulmorans are the pressing threat. The Ranjit and the Yulmorans are the pressing threat that threatens to, like, tip things over the edge. Confessional of Tupasa the Elder. The army is a pressing threat, I feel. Yeah. And even Ranjit is a pressing threat in Ilmeg. Yeah. Our way has been barred. Again, beginning to lose my patience. As much as he sucks, I'll give him that much. He's like Team Rocket, but not cool like them. Yeah, exactly. He's here to reinforce that, like, time is against us. Basically. The switch should be through these doors in the confessional of Tupasa the Elder. But why is it not open? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's being obstructed as it approaches the door. It's not strange that only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue. Hello! I'm just a little guy. I'm somewhere else in the building. Strange indeed. The second statue is likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. Almet, take the chamber to the south. Igeld, the one to the east. I will search the chamber to the west. Okay. Alright, I am going to need... Lahi! I'm going to need to take a quick break here. But we will return shortly. One moment, everybody. So, I came back. I had to step out for a second, and when I came back, I was just like, oh, I should like snack on something, and I was just like, oh, I still got all these fucking cookies, so I actually have a cookie. So I turn to where I know the cookie box is, right? Lahi, and who is sitting atop the cookie box, but my good boy, Ragnarok. And he meows at me, and it scares the dickens out of me. I got jump scared by my own goddamn cat. Can you believe the audacity of this child to jump scare his father like this? Absolutely absurd. Anyway. Blah, blah, blah. What were we doing? We gotta find an owl. We gotta find a owl. The owl. Wood bat? Oh, these fucking things. Oh god. Oh, it's terrifying. Sir, why do you have a face in your stomach? That's not where a face goes. Wood bat? Vote now on your phones. Wool statch. Ladies, I have looked everywhere and... Wait, is that... Bunny Banani? The statue! You found it! Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Looks light enough. They need but return it to the other altar, no? One might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple. I sensed a strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statues in the corridors of this place. Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me for them to suddenly stir to life. A trap, then, for the unsuspecting as they attempt to return this to its rightful place. Precisely. Caution would serve us well here. Which is why I would ask you to deliver this statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls. For my eyes, distractingly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, would more aptly perceive the traps for what they are. Bunny. Alright then. We will meet you at the door to the confessional of Tupasa the Elder. Deliver the Ool statue to the altar at the entrance of the confessional of Tupasa the Elder. You will have 2 minutes to complete the task. Should you fail, return to the starting location beginning new. Beware of attacks from enemies, which will sap your strength. Yeah, I mean, alright. Lahi! Who out here lying their he? Oh. Haha, you fuckers can't see me. Get fucked, idiots. Wood bat? A question for the ages. Oh god, more of them. Alright, hold up. Alright, let's... I don't know how sensitive their fucking vision cones are, if it's only just like directly in front of them, or... I'm assuming it's directly in front of them. Who's that? Oh, that's Faith Fear. You successfully delivered the statue to the altar. Oh, hey, everybody. The statue is returned, but was that enough? I believe it was. I can see ether flowing to the door now. Oh, sick. I pray this means an end to the tricks and traps of these ruins. Well done. Thank you, Itola. I got a good grade. Can I go in here? No. The sooner we can enter the Kitana Ravel, the better. You are but one step from entering the Kitana Ravel, but I must warn you, this last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this final trial and the path forward will open to you. A path laden with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. Did the Emperor always take such pleasure in wasting the time of his allies? Let us end this, Igeld, while time is yet on our side. Alright. Let us do what needs to be done and quit this place. We've precious little time. Legend of the Not-So-Hidden Town. I was just talking about this earlier. Almet wishes to offer you words of warning. Before we enter, I would tell you of the trial that awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manner of devices to keep trespassers away from the switch, the most potent being the wards of displacement. They may very well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisper weeds. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. Next, you will find yourself in the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. You must assemble the statue. I think Igeld and I can work out how to use these well enough. Thank you. Alright, Igeld, the sooner we finish here, the sooner we can return to the others. I will do all I can to assist you, but I cannot guarantee your safety once we enter. Shall we get this over with? Yeah, dog. Solo duty time. Solo duty time. We must hurry before the Omoran soldiers gain any ground. Wait, do you see those sentinels? I don't usually read these, do I? Seen by death, okay. Oh, so it's just Oh, hold on, dude. Hold on. I'll get that bot in a second. You may not be able to see the bot. So this is just like the fucking, what's it called? Magic. What? Forced stealth section. Ugh. But yeah, this is just this fucking Hyrule Gardens. The gardens of the Castle of Hyrule. Oh. Alright, everybody in here. Come on, this is fucking baby mode stealth. Whoop. Oh, these are big boys. Wait, what's your plan, Ishtola? Oh. I see. Quick, grab the knot. Ugh. Teleportation devices should end well. Hold on, I gotta stretch real quick. Ugh. I'm not 100% sure how long we're gonna go tonight. I am suddenly not feeling super great. Ugh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whee! Okay. No, I don't want to go that way. Let's try this. That's going to send me... Yep, no. Not the way I want to go. Okay, let's head this way. And this way. Oh, I'm so good at video games. One could go so far as to say that I'm the best. Anytime Y'shtola uses, like, default Mikote emotes, it's so cute. Oh. Ball? Ball! We're going ball mode. We should probably run. Ball. Ball. Hee hee. Ball. Whoa. God, the Ronkins had some massive balls. And numerous. We have to... What? Looks like we're going to have to jump. No, we're fine. Uh-oh. Oh, God. It's fucking goddamn run sheet. Come on, ladies. Let's go, girls. Let's hunt some orc. Anyway. We should open it. Find out. Oh! Bye. Oh, okay. I'm gonna beat up this guy. Wow, they just show up and we just start beating the shit out of each other, huh? I forgot that's how this progresses. That's putting in the work. Ooh. Let's go. We gotta fucking leave. Oh. Haha, my funny orb. I forgot this happens. I believe this cutscene is voiced.
It seems to be working.
I could take him in a fight.
I think not.
Oh, this guy's still kicking, huh?
General, hold on!
Oh. Nice job, idiot. The fact that this guy is still here is genuinely really funny to me.
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor.
This guy sucks so much.
Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain?
I don't know, General. What do you think?
We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children.
What?
This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, Try anything here, and we're all likely to fall.
This guy sucks. I hate. He's
Eventually, someone will
such
come
a
to our
shithead.
rescue. Or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote. Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
General?
Yeah, that tracks. Got it.
Do not fail.
Banani? Fuck this part, fuck this cutscene especially. Why? She's gonna be fine. It's Ishtola.
How noble and pointless.
Is everyone all right?
Minfilia, you are like the worst person to show up right now.
What?
Oriage! At once! Down with you!
Okay. That's really funny, though. All of Ranjit's coolness points happen immediately off screen. It is really funny that Thancred shows up and sends him straight to hell. Here's the thing. From the Fantastic Four. He didn't know Minfilia was not in Slitherbow. Lahi! He did not spend any time in Slitherbow. And yet... Hey, what? He poisoned literally everybody. With a fatal fucking poison. Okay. To be fair... They only said they poisoned several villagers. Which, like, they brought a poisoned villager to, like, the gates of Slitherbow, so there is the distinct possibility that the method by which they poison them is different from some sort of, like, oh, we snuck it into everyone's food. They poisoned the water, didn't they? I don't know. I have failed you. Words fail to express my shame. We should have tried harder to repel them. You did what you could. Why would she do such a thing? Oh, Y'shtola. Had we been but a few steps faster. Thankfully, Ranjit's cohorts had the good sense to fall back. Uimet should be here soon with word from Fanau. We should hold our position until she arrives. ... We deploy a fucking bioweapon in the general area where the person I want to take in alive is supposed to be. Oh, you know. Ulmet, please tell me you know if that hole might lead out into the woods somewhere. Were there another means of exiting the temple, there is no question that we would know of it. But I fear that is of little consequence. We have tried to mark the depth of the pit, and failed. To fall from such a height. Aww. Sister, I come bearing news. The Ulmoran soldiers and the children have fled Ixmaja. They abandoned Slitherbow as well, though they yet remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Unfortunately, a number of the blessed were poisoned while fending off the soldiers. You see, that's what they mean. They were fending off the soldiers, and in the process of fighting them, they end up poisoned. so it's fine. One we believe to be of their order was found lost in Ixmaja, feverish and badly wounded. He was taken to Fenau for treatment, but I fear there is little we can do for him. He and the other blessed will not last long without an antidote. Then we must act quickly. If you have a spare vial, Minfilia and I can deliver it to the blessed at Slitherbow. You and Urianger should return to Fenau and tend to the wounded villager there. Okay. Money, money. Where? Audrey has replied to me saying egg agenda could mean many things. What about Y'shtola? I know it seems callous of us to leave, but she leapt into that hole for a reason. We have to save the Blessed, whatever it takes. All right. My sisters and I will remain here. We must be certain no soldiers are still lurking about. There's only one... And then, on top of that, he still pulls the Ranjit special of no one has gotten past the Vis in 1,000 years. Oh no, Ranjit! There's only one way that could possibly lead to where you need to go. Oh no, Ranjit found a way. Ranjit punched his way out of the hole. It's like Minecraft. Come, Mygeld. Let not Y'shtola's sacrifice be in vain. I am having tummy troubles. I got that, what's that fucking image, I'm gonna fucking die disease, where your tummy hurts a little bit too much for too long? You remember how much I hate losing in a cutscene like in Bayo 3? Oh yeah, no, absolutely. We didn't lose in the cutscene, though. I didn't, but... I told you that this chapter is where I get mad, so yeah, you did. Fair enough. Oh, I actually gotta be right back one more time. See you in a bit, everybody. Hello. I accidentally just opened Photoshop, so that's gonna be a whole thing I'm gonna have to deal with. Okay. I'm good. Oh, nope. Photoshop just opened. Get out of here. Fuck off. Alright. Oh no! Not him! Oh, if Y'shtola was here, she'd be so mad. Oh no, Runar's gonna be furious. Heavens forfend. Runar. 'Twas he who forestalled the Umoran's procession, and in so doing afforded thee time to traverse the temple. Quickly, the antidote. Don't worry, Runar, you're gonna be okay. Ugh. Runar still appears visibly pained. Perhaps he requires another dose of medicine. Medicine seems to take effect as the color slowly creeps back into his cheeks. It would appear the worst hath passed, though his wounds yet want for mending. I shall minister to him forthwith. Thanks, Urianger. Master Montoya. Oh no! Urianger stands over Runar, ready to begin his ministrations. Rest, Igeld, I prithee. I shall attend to Runar's ministrations. Alright. He gonna be so sad, though. This seems voiced. My boy, Runar. Bless you. Maggie just sneezed. That was a really good throw.
Runar. Thank goodness.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbough, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw. Thank the gods they did. We would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat. They were preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbough.
Good on him.
I must. Where am I?
God, his tits are huge.
In the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend.
Oh, is it Ixmaya?
Pray, rest thee a while longer.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps, but otherwise well, I assure you. I am glad to see you are all safe. When we realized where the soldiers were headed, we knew something had to be done.
Oh, he's noticing the empty space.
I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her?
Bro, I got some bad news. I cannot say for certain, but it was she who secured the antidote.
Spare me your riddles and speak plain. Where is Master Matoya?
Oh, camera tilting. He's having anxiety. Bunny, banani, banoy.
No. No. No, that cannot be. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe she...
Excuse me.
We must begin the search immediately. I will come with you. What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped, or hurt, or... She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
Oh. He loves her so much.
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder.
Another one?
We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
Ah, fuck. The way her
look who it is.
expression turned immediately stern when he turned to look back at her.
Wow, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious.
Stinky rat man.
So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
Yeah, a little of this, a little of that. You know how it is. Yeah, bunny, banoy. Bunny, 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 bun, bunny, bunny, bunny.
Well, well. What an intriguing turn of events. My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love.
Yeah, well, you would know, wouldn't you?
Dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That's rich.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. To us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
Absolutely rich coming from him. I get sad.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
Well, since you ask. I'm beginning to wonder what really happened when she fell. Oh geez, everyone's looking at me now.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail.
Yeah, sure, man. Bunny, bunny, banani, banani, banoy, bunny, 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 bunny. And you see there was this time at the banquet. Bunny, 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 banoy, bunny, 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 banani, bunny, bunny.
Flow.
Yeah, dog.
The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar
good night,
day in
Lila.
the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination.
Zipping my mouth before I get more angry about Ranjit surviving. Unfortunately for everyone involved, Ranjit is just built different.
Once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents.
Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her.
So, I get that Selk is a cunt, obviously. But it is a little weird to me that, like, no one prior to him offering thought to be like, hey, you're trying to get in nice with us, right? You want to do us a quick favor? Just the once. Just the once. It's okay, my anger is being tempered by the dulcet tones of this nasty rat man. He looks... God. Do they know he can do this?
A clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
I mean, they know he's an Ascian. And he mentioned just like, oh yeah, I felt a disturbance in the live stream. Like, they know what Ascians can do, is the thing. They've dealt with enough Ascians at this point that, like, they have a general idea. Like, for God's sakes, at this point, realistically speaking, you may know what happened to fucking, goddamn, the Isle of Baldesion, or whatever it was called again. It would be, I feel like someone should have thought to at least ask. Because he's the one that brought up, like, oh yeah, I thought I felt a disturbance in the live stream. And she's probably still in it. I love that the graphical update makes him look worse. Not like worse in that, like, the graphical quality isn't as good as it should be. I just mean, like, he looks worse. Like, he was a Ratman before, he's twice as Ratman now. The fucking smirk. Fucking cunt. Hey, big guy. We're gonna figure this out, okay? By the blessed dark, yet there is yet hope. Yeah, dude. Loimet hanging out over there just like, I don't know what any of these people are talking about. I'm just gonna go about my day. Would it truly be within his power to pluck Y'shtola from the lifestream as he claimeth? 'Tis a feat beyond even the greatest practitioners of the arcane. Yet if he would attempt it, we cannot well stand in his way. It's not unreasonable to assume, is all I'm saying. Do you really think he can bring her back? Though I am loath to trust him, I suppose we have no choice, for now at least. I am relieved to know he is an acquaintance of yours, though I see you are not close. If he should displease you, we would be happy to deal with him. Girls, I would love nothing more than to see that, but we may need him for the moment. We found him asleep in the shade of a tree near the ruins. A fine way to behave when one's companions are in dire straits. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think that's so funny. Natalie, hey. Natalie, I don't think she can hear me. I think she's watching a video. Hold on. There we go. Natalie. I don't want to, like, yell at her, because I don't want to bother her. I'll leave her alone. I confess, I do not fully understand what is happening here, but I gather we were right to bring this man to you. Hey, been a hot minute since I did the Emmett Selk voice, so... Now then, if I'm to fetch her for you, I will require a suitable place to work. We must find somewhere that resonates strongly with the lifestream. And by we, I mean you. To that end, I give you this, an ethereal lamp of my own design. Keep it close as you venture out into the woods. The brighter the glow, the stronger the location's resonance with the lifestream. Once you've found a likely spot, all you'll need to do is whistle. You do know how to whistle, don't you, hero? Just put your lips together and blow. To find a location that resonates with the lifestream, you will need to search the area marked on your map. Use your ethereal lamp to pinpoint an ideal location, then call for Emmett Selk. I can whistle with the best of them. I don't know what you're fucking... Well, what are you standing around here for? Get searching. You do want to save her, do you? I love this asshole. He's great. Be right back, everybody. Whee! La-hee! Okay, let's see here. Do I gotta use the lamp in a particular way? Oh, lamp glows brightly. It does? Just like right away? Lamp glows faintly. Okay. Ow! Excuse me. Lamp glows brightly. Sorry, I almost had spit go down the wrong tube in it. Lamp is dim as if it might go out at any moment. Oh no! Back over here. Lamp glows faintly. Damn. Damn. Lamp glows warmly. Lamp glows warmly. Lamp glows faintly. Lamp goes dim. Lamp glows faintly. Bitch. Come on. The lamplight is near blinding. Perhaps now would be a good time to call for Emmett Selk. Whip, whip. Fuck. What's up, everybody?
face
Lahi.
served well enough.
Emmett Selk, do you know Lahi?
Face? I need to concentrate.
Okay, fine. Listen, he's gonna help us, but he's gonna be a bitch about it the whole way. That's just kind of the trade-off here.
Now then, what color was her soul again?
Do you think Emmett Selk can see shrimp colors?
Ah, there you are.
Oh, she's naked again.
He's done it. He's brought her back.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, the last thing that we need to do is roll Y'shtola up in a blunt again. Cool, thanks, man.
Y'shtola, are you all right?
Yes, though I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
As one does.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless, for which you will just have to forgive me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Master Matoya! Oh, thank the heavens you're alright.
He loves her so goddamn much.
I had nearly given up hope.
Please, Renard, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this? Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone? So many mysteries left unsolved.
Oh, how silly me, I accidentally killed myself again. He's so in love with her. Like, I can't, like...
Is there aught you wish to say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
I feel like it's, like... Okay. He's a cunt. But, like... I feel like...
Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee...
This is worth a thanks.
I see. Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful.
The fucking shrug.
But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel. You had better not have explored its depths without me.
Heavens no. In fact, I was awaiting your return. I fucking love Evan Sook's just like, does anyone want to thank me? And they're just like, yeah, thanks. By the way, Katana Ravel.
See you in such uncharacteristically high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the coming expedition.
Evan Silk standing here just like, guess I'll go fuck myself then. Lahi? Hey man. What a touching reunion that was. It fair brought a tear to the eye. But as we both know, such tender moments are nothing if not momentary. Before long, they will remember their many differences and return to squabbling. Says the Archbringer of Chaos. Haha! Flattery will get you nowhere, my dear. But seriously, we Ascians do what we do for the greater good, for the rejoining. Though we may sow the seeds of chaos, it is man who tends them, he who reaps their bountiful harvest. But I grow tired of these arguments. If you would kindly refrain from retorting and return to your customary brooding silence, I will take it as thanks for rescuing your companion and leave it at that. Now, we mustn't keep your friends waiting. Whee! I see you've all gathered here. Is that the Nutkin? What's the Nutkin doing here? Anyway. It was fate who brought you to us, and fate who returned your companion to you. She yet smiles on Ronka, I am sure of it. Oh, you know. There's nobody ended up getting naked. There's no need for Nutkin. Hello, wife. I was waiting to censor Y'shtola, but wasn't needed. We are both gladdened and relieved to see your companion returned, hale and whole. With your friend returned, you will resume your exploration of the ruins, yes? But say the word, and we shall assist you. Urianger once told me that being immersed in the lifestream can cause irreparable harm to the body. Do you suppose Y'shtola is alright? Yeah, she's probably fine. You only get 1 bit of damage per lifestream visit. Or per lifetime? I don't know. If they used a Nutkin, wouldn't they need 3? It depends on how you angle the camera. Ugh, boy. We're probably gonna stop before doing Katana Ravel and then hit up the Ravel next stream. Though I struggle to form the words, I am glad that Emmett Selk was here. Me can but pray Y'shtola never does anything so reckless again. Unlikely that she wouldn't. In all of history, there are but few that who have returned from a misadventure in the ethereal sea possessed of mind and body both. To have done so twice beggareth belief. 'Tis plain Y'shtola wanteth not for favour among the 12. By all that is dark, Master Matoya is returned! She stands here before me, yet still I cannot believe it. I told you, I tire of these inane arguments. Shouldn't you be getting ready to slay the next Light Warden or something? My apologies for having put you all through such an ordeal. I could see no other way to save the Knights Blessed. Happily, both they and I yet live, thanks to you. But our work here is not yet done. We must make ready to enter the Kitana Ravel and put the Light Warden to the sword. Tell me, what has happened since our encounter with the Ulmorans? Oh, a bunch of shit. Thancred fucking volleyball spiked him into a pit. The burden of knowledge. The entrance to the Kitana Ravel lies open, and Almet would see you on your way. With the Ulmorans gone, you and your companion now returned, I think it best you go now before they can regroup. With magic flowing once more through the Great Pyramid of Uxner, the entrance to the Kitana Ravel should now be open. Smile. Before we leave, Oriange, did you discover anything that may suggest the Light Warden hides elsewhere? Nay. Though we had but little time before the Ulmoran's most unwelcome arrival, we scoured the nearby environs and spoke once more with the one called Coril. Having hearkened to her tale, it is my judgment that the Sin Eater which her late mother did espy was indeed the being we seek, and that it most likely resided in the vicinity of Raktika Falls. In the absence of any subsequent sighting, I have no reason to believe our quarry hath sought out a new sanctuary, and given the considerable difficulty we face in reaching the falls, we may be certain it hath not been disturbed by man. Then our course is clear. Uh-huh. We must navigate the Kitana Ravel and make for Raktika Falls. Though you see it as but another obstacle to be navigated, the Kitana Ravel is the oldest and most sacred of our temples. The accumulated knowledge of the Empire is said to reside within. Knowledge which is rightly yours as allies of Veronka, you are welcome to explore. I fully intend to survey every elm of it, once our mission is complete. Were the Emperor still alive, he would be overjoyed to hear you say so. I must warn you, though the way is open, it will still be heavily guarded. To discourage trespassers and test the worth of our allies, it had to be so. Be careful in there. Okay. Head east and you will find the path of azure flowers leading to the Ravel. I wish you safe passage through its halls. Yeah, this Light Warden is lazy. Master Matoya, I know I cannot dissuade you from going, so please, promise me you will return safely. The Knights Blessed need you. You need not worry, Runar. I shall return and bring with me a long-awaited gift, one the Knights Blessed will treasure now and forevermore. Huh? His ass does not understand. Now, let us away. Okay. See that you take good care of Master Matoya, and may the shadows keep you. Lest you doubt, I won't be helping you do battle with the Light Warden. To accompany you thus is quite taxing enough. Now, if you've no further questions... Are there any other Ascians here in the first? Not a single one. Happily, I am quite content to mingle with the masses. And even if I did crave the company of my own kind, one might say we are understaffed at present. There are no strict rules governing how we work, though that has not been without its consequences. In the beginning, we were each responsible for a shard and free to do as we wished, but Igiorm's impetuous temperament showed us the folly in that. In light of her failings, we took to working in tandem as the situation demanded. Mitron and Logrief were supposed to take care of the first, of course. Alas, they were slain by the champions of this realm shortly before the flood. Expendable though they were, I found them quite useful. But that is a tale for another time. It sure is. Please stay tuned for the patch content. Travel east along the path of azure flowers. The Kitana Ravel is not far. The Kitana Ravel is said to be fiercely guarded. Please be careful. You need not worry about the Ulmorans while you are inside. Should they return, we will be ready. Let's fucking go. We're going to get right up to just before Kitana Ravel, and then we're going to go ahead and call it a stream. Lahi! Damn, they weren't kidding. Those flowers can azure. Sup, folks? I can't imagine what could have survived in there after so many years. Bat Squatch! After you, my friend. At long last, the time hath come to find out what wonders yet remain at the heart of Ronka. Don't worry, the Omorans would get by us, except for when one man did it earlier. Grumble, grumble. This had better work. I have no wish to return to the Great Pyramid. Let me just, rub my hands all over it real quick. 1 second. You can feel the ether flowing through the door. A gentle push may be all that's required. Our earlier efforts were not in vain, it seems. Stay on your guard, Eigeld. We know not what awaits us inside. The guitar ravel is accessible. A new regular duty has been added to the duty finder, and duty support. I never did tell you why I chose to take up thaumaturgy, did I? As you will no doubt have noticed, life here in the First can be exceedingly unforgiving, brutal in a word. I had not been long in Norvrant when I realized my mastery of conjuring magics would not suffice to protect the people. It was a struggle at first to embrace the change, but I confess the path of the thaumaturge suits me rather well. Say that again. When Thancred and I spoke with Coril, she described unto us the form of our quarry, just as her mother had once done unto her. 'Tis a feathered beast possessed of 3 heads, both simian and canine in nature, an abomination amongst abominations. Were Alphinaud to paint the picture sketched by the lady's words, the result would have surely turned the blood to ice. Keep an eye on Ishtola and Urianger, will you? It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if one of them wandered off to inspect the temple's relics. Well, let's get this over with, shall we? Hold on, I still gotta talk to Minfilia. To think we'll be the first people in thousands of years to set foot inside this place. It's humbling, knowing they've entrusted us with the history of their people, their legacy, and Batsquatch! Alright. That's gonna be it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream. Chat Blocker was done by Isaac. You can find on Blue Sky at Knucklebone. That's KNUCKLEBONE. And my VTuber was done by Teva, who you can find on Blue Sky at Teva Meow. That's TEVAMEOW. With rigging by V747, who you can find on Patreon at that. What else? Upcoming streams. Tomorrow, ooh boy, we're starting Darksiders 3. I'm really excited. I really like Darksiders 3 a lot. Saturday, we will be playing some Trapong 2. Next Wednesday, we will be, for better or worse, continuing Forspoken. Next Thursday, we'll be doing some more Final Fantasy XIV. So I hope you'll tune in for all that. I'm just gonna do a quick cheeky little check. See if there's anyone I feel like Oh, I don't usually stream at the same time Riddle's streaming. Let's go ahead and raid Riddle. Riddle's the one that did the art for the Middle-earth streams. So let's go ahead and just raid. Riddle RX. Alright. And otherwise, I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.